Hi Lisa and Kevin, it's Rob. Just over at the house with the cabinetry installers. We've got the all-style stuff starting to go in, as you can see. The two big white panels are going to go on either side of the fridge. All the other panels obviously are going to go where they are suited for the cabinets and the doors and drawer fronts. As you can see, these are already starting to go on. They look fantastic. So we'll have one of those big panels down the side of this side of the fridge. It's going to go up to the top here and then run down to the floor because the walnut stops and then this is white. So we'll have this to the floor so that the walnut kicks stop here and the white kicks start here. We'll have a white kick over there and then the white panel that goes to the floor here. All the other stuff, I think we're okay on so far with drawer fronts. We know that we have the pieces for the sides and the back here in walnut. Those are these pieces here. These are the biggest walnut pieces. I see two of them, which should be enough for the back of the island. I don't know if these are for the side of the island. They look like they are, but I'm not 100% sure on the sizing. It would make sense just because I don't think there's any fronts that are that big. So that would stand to reason that this would be the two pieces on the sides and these would be the two pieces on the back. But again, I'm not 100% sure because everything's wrapped up. So that's the kitchen going together. We're gonna set the plywood with the overhang on both sides here so that we're ready for the countertop measurements for tomorrow. We've got the PAX units over here for the master walk-in closet. We've got 3 of the large 8x3 IKEA panels, which we're gonna be using to clad the back of this unit and the unit beside it in the laundry room. We've got your old PAX unit that was up in the storage area. That's going in here. We're leaving a 3/4 inch setback from the wall so that the doors open properly. Then there's gonna be a void, and then we have the rails set up to hold up the plywood over the washer and dryer. Then we're gonna have the base units over here. There's gonna be one of those 3 panels is gonna clad this side of the wardrobe from the foyer side. We just need to confirm the exact detail of how we want to clad from the back around the side, because this unit is 22 or 23 inches deep from the back side of the wall, which means it's going to stop about here. When it runs against the cabinets of the laundry room, it's going to set back quite a few inches. So I imagine that we'll bring the panel, and you can confirm this if you want to bring the panel over here right down to the floor, and then have, so that way when you look at if this was the sink cabinet, you'd see a panel that's actually set back here down to the floor, and then make a smaller, shorter section that runs down to the floor, so that if you were standing looking at it, you'd see the back panel and the side panel both to the floor over here. I think that would make the most sense, and that way the sink cabinet, the countertop would just die up against the finished panel and the countertop would die cleanly into that. So I think that's the most logical space for that. We've got the unit here. We've got the finished panel that's actually conveniently enough on this side of the cabinet. They're just leveling this unit now. We'll get the panel back on, and then we're gonna have your doors and the little short doors clip back on, so that gets reused properly. As you know, we're not gonna use the one that's over there, which has the straight pull out. That one was the narrower of the two, so we made use of the larger so that you can have more space for storage inside the laundry room here. There'll be about 20 inches between that cabinet and the end of the gable for the washing machine and dryer, so you can hang your vacuum cleaner on that wall. The thing we're missing, I believe, unless you ordered it, is an end gable for here. There's got to be a solid panel to finish off the side next to the washer, and to the dryer. And then everything over here will just be, we'll put a little vertical filler strip just to hold up the front of the plywood so it doesn't sag. So we'll put a little vertical strip, secure it to the floor, and over here we've got the rail to hold that up. So that's pretty good. The only question that we had for you was regarding the walk-in closet. I know that we had discussed what you were going to do for layout. Originally, the plans that I have on file show 4 units on this side, but they stopped way back here. And then this side had 2 and they stopped way back here. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you had said that you were going to order larger units so that we could have 2 or bigger ones that took up most of the wall. And this wall was going to be, I think you said it was 3 100 centimeter units and 1 75 centimeter unit. I just want to confirm with you if it's 100, 100, 100, 75, or if the 75 goes somewhere in between. And also I want to confirm that the whole thing, when it's all together, should appear to go from wall to wall. I know there's a couple extra inches to spare. So if you wanted to have unit directly against unit, directly against unit, directly against unit, and then a space at the end, or if you wanted to have unit, spacer, unit, spacer, unit, spacer, unit, and then end spacer, so that appears to take the whole space. I do know that because Eric put this outlet for the light switches inside the wall, it's going to be inside the cabinet. So we're going to have the first cabinet starting up against the side here, maybe a 1-inch filler, but not much more than that. So Eric can put the slave transmitter for the light switches inside that cabinet, and then we'll carry on across the wall. But I just need to confirm the sizing and the layout, and also we need to know which accessories and shelving units go on which unit, because we don't have that on file. Same thing with this side. Again, I just don't know what sizes go here. And I think I only saw 4 PAX units downstairs. I think there's supposed to be 6. And again, I'm just not sure what the exact plan was, so I just wanted to run that by you. Because down here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you know what? We have 5 and 6. So I think there actually are 6 PAX units. So again, just confirming which one's which. This looks to be a shorter one, if I'm not mistaken. This is a 100. These 4 are, that is 100, that is 100, that's 100, and that's 100. So the question is, are there supposed to be 75s, and where would they be? I don't know if maybe this one is the 75. Gotta find the edge of the box that has the label on it. It's on this side, of course. Maybe it's not, maybe it's on the end. Here we go. This is a 75 set unit. So this one will be on the bedroom side, and the other ones will be on the bedroom side and the bathroom side. So if you could just confirm with me how you want the layout to go in the walk-in closet, we'll be able to set that up for you. Other than that, things are going really well. The space is starting to clear out. Everything's getting assembled, installed. The boxes started out a giant pile. It's starting to dwindle down as we're getting things installed. But again, I just need a couple details from you so we can confirm how everything's going to fit together in the end. But the kitchen is starting to come together. Oh, the other question I had for you is what happens about the fridge. There's doors are going to go up to here, and then there's the fridge that goes in here, but there's no actual cabinet above the fridge. So I wasn't sure if there's supposed to be a cabinet above the fridge or if that was ordered after the fact. As you can see, the layout we have here has nothing up here, but I know from the 3D renderings, you had units going up to the top, and then there was this piece here. So I don't know if that's just a false panel to fill in the space, or if there was some other plan for that. Also confirming that they do not go to the ceiling. As you can see, there's a space up there, so I don't know if you wanted to do something with that space, but I don't think we have any panels to fill that space. So just let me know how we're dealing with that. Other than that, I think that takes care of everything at the moment for what we need to carry on with installs. If you could give me a shout back or send me an email just confirming these details. That's the laundry room. Yeah, if you give me an email back just confirming these details, it'll help us move along a little bit further. Thanks so much.